The process of creating common features such as mounting bosses and snap hooks can be automated using a set of tools called fastening features. These include both male and female mounting bosses, snap hooks and grooves, as well as vents. These features can be accessed from the Insert Fastening Features drop-down menu. Or you can find them on their own separate toolbar called Fastening Features. We'll begin by adding a mounting boss to this plastic part. I'll select the Mounting Boss feature from the Fastening Features toolbar to bring up the Mounting Boss Property Manager. The first thing I'll do is select the face that I wish to put the boss on. As soon as you do this, a preview of the feature will appear. Notice the boss is located at the point where I selected the face. I can further define this position by selecting an arc. This will make the center of the boss concentric to the arc, like you see here. If you don't have an arc to help position the mounting boss, you can leave this field blank and define its position after the boss is created by editing the positioning sketch. I'll show you where to find this sketch once the boss is complete. For now, let's define the parameters of the boss itself, starting with the outer diameter. I'll set it to 6 millimeters. The overall height of the boss can be defined two ways. You can manually enter the height, or you can select a surface that represents the mating face. I'll select the thickness of this part as the mating face, and you can see the boss will extend up to the selected face. I'll use 2 degrees for a draft angle, and move on to defining the fins. In the fin section, you define the characteristics of the fin, such as height, length, thickness, and draft angle. You also specify the number of fins you wish to use, and a direction vector to use as the starting position for the fins. Be aware that you can set the number of fins to 0 if you don't need fins at all. Once the fins are defined, all that is left is to define the pin or hole, depending on whether this is a male or female mounting boss. You can select the corresponding pin or hole to define these parameters, or you can enter them manually. In this case, I'll use a hole with diameter of 1.5 millimeters, a depth of 4 millimeters, and a draft of 1 degree. With these items defined, I can click OK, and the mounting boss is created. I mentioned earlier that if the mounting boss is not positioned using an existing circular edge as a reference, you can define its position by editing the position sketch. The sketch I was referring to is this one, listed in the Property Manager under the Mounting Boss feature. All you have to do is edit the sketch and use dimensions and geometric relations to locate the point representing the center of the mounting boss.